Thank you for clicking on the video. Welcome back to the channel. This is your review for Married to Medicine, Season 12, Episode 3, The Players Ball. This episode, I'm going to say it, getting the Class Dojo message. I feel like they come in 2, 3, 5 times a day. These teachers are always saying something on Class Dojo. I just came from Eden School, actually. Well, the kids' school. I had a conference with Eden's teachers. Moving on. Cause I ain't even finna dive into the conference. We're not even finna dive into the conference. Just pray for my strength in the Lord, okay, as a mom. All the mothers out there who have children with different learning styles. Just keep praying for us, okay? Pray for us mothers with kids with different learning styles. I'm just going to leave it at that. Moving on. Dr. Heavenly. And see, first of all, is this the son that she said? Obviously not. I just answered my own question. I forgot she has another son. But I thought that it was this son that she was, kind of estranged with right now. That she got into it with, that got arrested. I thought it was him. I guess not. I guess it was his brother, because he's still working in the office. He's still working, at the practice. Talking about, he say he like girls. He like a lot of girls. I don't believe it. Heavenly, did you set this scene up so he could say on here that he like girls? Because we ain't buying that. Come on, man. He don't like no girls. And he don't have to. Anyway, we bounce around, bounce around all the doctor sort of things. We land on Contessa and her Foxy Cleopatra look. She finna have a players ball. She's turning 49. This is the end of her 40s. And since she was born, they 70s babies. Toya meets her so she can help her plan the party. We're planning, we're walking, we're looking. Contessa says she wants to keep the budget under 40K. Toya's like, whoa, 40K? Girl, that's a lie. It's a little high. You need to take that 40K and finish that building, Toya. Worry about your own priorities. Okay? Worry about your own priorities. Toya bring up the guest list. Everybody's invited. Contessa didn't leave nobody off the list. We see Quad and King having a little small spat about him eating her leftovers. Them was her leftovers, and he just really helped himself. Now that would have sent me over the edge as well. Whole plate of food. Excuse me? You could have at least asked, okay? They talk about the IVF journey. Jackie's her doctor stateside, but she's been going to Ghana for the egg retrieval. And so we're gonna get us a baby. We're gonna get us a baby. They have a cute little scene or whatever. I think that I watched another reviewer. She can stay nameless because and no free press over here today. No, it's nothing like that. Like I ain't got no qualms with her or nothing like that. But I ain't gotta do all that. But I was watching another review, and she brought up King's disposition in that she feels like he's just not into it anymore. He's just not. It's just disappearing. He's either not into this or he's not into her, or something is off about him. I can see a shift in King, but I don't think it has anything to do with Quad. I don't think he's tired of her. I don't think it's he don't like her. We always go to that when these men don't want to be on these reality TV shows. I think it's just that they don't want to do the camera thing no more. They don't want to do it no more. I guess it'd be fine for one season, but then it just gets a little repetitious, and I think that they get tired of it. Unless you Eugene, who Eugene like being on the camera. Eugene like all of this. And then you have the ones that are just like, I ain't really trying to do this. I ain't really trying to, I think that's where King is. I think he's just over filming. I think he's just over it. Moving on. Contessa's birthday party. She loves it. She loves everything about it. Scott ain't helped with shit. He ain't helped with nothing. Brandy says she gonna talk to him. She gonna relay the message because he needs to get his ass there to help do something. She ain't get him on the line because Scott ain't do nothing. While everybody getting ready, Angel gonna ask me, did you grow up in the 70s? Now, Angel. Mimi does not look like she's pushing 50. Are you okay? Don't be, girl. Anyway, Heavenly and Jackie get ready together. Brandy and her man, I felt like they was completely underdressed for the event, but okay. Quad and King look good. Simone is in a costume. Dr. Damon is never on theme. He's never participating. I would stop inviting his ass. And as a spouse, if I was Heavenly, that would bother me. That I gotta always show up in costume, in character, while you just wear your scrubs or show up in your linen suit. And she was like, I should have got him something. He gonna say I wouldn't have wore it no way. Why? What the fuck is wrong with you? Like, you just so mature. I can't stand people like that. I can't stand people like that. Just kill joy for no fucking reason. You can participate. You just take yourself way too seriously, and I need you to not. I need you to not. Moving on. Heavenly over there, she over there talking shit to the young girls, talking about how they need to do this and do that to keep their man. You know, Heavenly just be talking. Heavenly just be talking. She is not sucking dick nightly, let alone busting it open nightly. Heavenly, please. Please, girl. Anyway, the men are talking. Eugene sharing his work-life balance. Talking about the nurses. The nurses want him to stay. Curtis takes his moment. The nurses? What nurses? Not the patients, but the nurses? And he gonna say, well, there are male nurses. Which one? He say Paul. He say Paul the one that said it. Oh, okay. All right, Eugene. Anyway, Scott get up there and give a speech like he actually did something to help. He ain't did shit. The ladies are out there chit-chatting. They're asking her about her feelings regarding Scott and her expectations of, about him, with this party and all of that. Like, the bar is low. The bar is real low for Scott. And Simone tells her that, listen, you have to teach these men how they're going to treat you. Period. She say her first Mother's Day, Cecil had the nerve to not get her a card. Now, Cecil, don't you get your mama a Mother's Day card? So why wouldn't your wife deserve a Mother's Day card? Help me understand. Unless you ain't buying your mama one either. But I know you was buying your mama a Mother's Day card. That's just sorry. I'm assuming he got it right after that first time. And in true Contessa fashion, now it's air. But now that the women are on your side and they're defending you, now you mad at them. Now it's so misogynistic of y'all anyway to be thinking a man should pay for my party. Girl, it's not just a man. That's your husband. Yeah, we expect husbands to pay for birthday parties. We expect it. Are you a girl? I too have a spouse that won't do shit unless I tell him. So I gotta tell him, this is what I want. This is what I want to see. This is what's going down on January 23rd. Thank you. Otherwise, it ain't happening. I can't leave nobody to do nothing for me, honestly. Not a soul. Not a soul, because it's not going to happen. It's not going to. If I wait for a surprise, I'll be waiting forever. I will be waiting forever. I've told this story before about my friend. And we're using quotes because what friend would do this shit? I all but beg for a birthday cake. Like, I have to watch my other friends buy birthday cakes for everybody else in the friend group. My birthday comes around and it's just, oh, happy birthday, girl. So what you doing? What you doing to entertain us for your birthday? Because that's essentially what I hear when y'all get to asking me what I'm doing for my birthday. Instead of saying, we want to do this for your birthday. I want to take you here for your birthday. Let's go to this place for your birthday. Let's do this for your birthday. It's just always, so what you doing for your birthday? How you going to entertain us for your birthday? Ask the people for a cake. You know what the girl got me? I'm going to get you a cake. I'm going to get you a cake. A shot of those. You remember them flavored vodkas? It was all kind of flavors. Cotton candy, strawberry, blueberry, popcorn flavor. All these different flavors. It was Pinnacle. That was the name of the vodka. A little shot. Birthday cake. Pinnacle vodka. So that's what the fuck you thought I wanted when I said I wanted a birthday cake. So, yeah. After that, I'm good. I'm good on anybody doing anything for me. Had another friend was supposed to do something for me. Then she tells me, oh, I ain't do nothing special. It's my fucking birthday. What do you mean you didn't do anything special? All right. And that moment on, I'm not spending birthdays with friends no more. I'm not expecting nobody to do nothing for me no more because the bar is low. And I didn't set it that way. I didn't set it low. The people just feel that way about me. And so that's just what it is. You really find out that you don't mean shit to people when it come around your birthday. For real, for real. So Contessa does feel a way that Scott didn't do anything, but she's going to pretend like it's cool. It's all good, you know. It's not. She got a problem with it. But it is what it is. Moving on from the party. I'm tired of talking about the party. Simone and her family, they have family dinner. First off, did y'all see Miles scraping that pasta out of that pan and the paper was still on it? Anyway, so he ain't wash it or nothing. Just put the food right on there with the dust and whatever else was on the shelf at the stove. People done food with it, but then had their hands all on it. People forgot something. The people said, oh, I ain't want that. I don't want this jar of spaghetti. I'm going to put it in here. People be doing that. And you done took it straight from the stove and put the food in it. Ain't take it and rinse it or nothing. But I mean, we done seen their house and how they live. I shouldn't expect anything less. I shouldn't expect nothing at all. We're talking about, first of all, they done finally graduated. We are happy. And listen, I took I took the scenic route as well. I took the scenic route to graduation too. So I'm not, no judgment there. No judgment on how long it took. Look, you got it. And that's all that matters. You came home with a degree. Okay? And that's what we can be happy for. But anyway, he say he been driving his Jeep around since high school. He want a new car. He think it's time for something else. Think it's time for an upgrade. Okay, cool. Let's look at the budget. So she goes and gets her tablet. We're going to look at the Chase bill and all of that. We're going to look through here and see what's going on, see what your spending habits are, see what you can afford. And she says that on the Chase credit card, he's just been swiping upwards to $60K. So let's see what you can afford. Then he has an attitude about that. We talk about law school. He wants to go to law school because I feel like Michael wants to be a student forever. He ain't trying to hop out there into the real world. More school. Because why you ain't got no scholarship to law school? What kind of legwork was you doing before graduation? You just graduated and said, okay, now I want to go to law school. You were supposed to be putting stuff in motion, filling out applications, all of that prior to finishing so that you could roll right into it. At least a year later. Whatever. And he says that she should pay for it. Now, the whole time that he's talking like this, being all entitled, Cecil just sitting there eating his food. I'm saying, Cecil, when you gonna say something? When you gonna pipe up? Because the nerve of Michael to ever think his mama's money is just owed to him. Listen, outside of undergrad, your parents are not responsible for your post-grad happenings. You want to go to grad school. You want to go to medical school. You want to go to law school. You want to go to another trade school. It's on you. It's on you. That debt's on you. Because that's the choice that you're making. Granted, like Michael said, our counterparts will absolutely pay for their children to go to law school if they have it. Because the goal is generational wealth. Like what we working is hard for, if not to pass it down to your kids. However, these aren't the kids you do that for when they ain't putting forth no effort. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me again. Anyway, these ain't the kids you do that for, because Michael ain't doing he ain't putting forth no effort. He feels entitled to that lady's money. Simone says she's tired. She is tired because the nerve of him. And Cecil, he gonna chime in Michael's defense. Now, you can have Michael's back all day long, but in private, when it's just you and Simone talking, you should always have a united front and have your wife's back when it comes to them kids. Them kids should never be able to feel like, I can go to this parent because that one's going to say no. I can go to this one because they're going to do whatever I want. No, you should be afraid to talk to both of them. Not afraid, but you should feel like we going to always be united. You should always feel like that. You should never feel like it's safer to go to one parent and the other one is just, or should I say, it's easier to go to one parent than it is the other. And granted, that sometimes happens. I mean, for the most part, most times kids are going to go to their mom anyway. But if they know mama going to talk to daddy about whatever, about everything, they're more than likely not to try you like that. But Michael knows. He knows that Cecil going to always be on his side. So he just be saying whatever. He can say that in front of his mama and daddy. Because what daddy going to do? Nothing. Sit there and have his back. So he can say to his mama, I feel like you got the money. You need to be paying for my schooling. Then he thought he was going to get up and leave. Simone went the fuck off. And rightfully so. I support Simone on all of this. Simone is tired. And it's obvious that she wants out of this marriage. I think she done threw divorce out there. And it kind of makes me feel bad. Because it's like, damn, did we force them folks to stay together all those years ago and they really should have got divorced? Back when he was over there fooling, going to play golf with that lady. And then after Kids Force, I feel like after Kids Force, that was that. Simone couldn't get back right after that. I think that really broke their trust. And after that, it's just not been the same. It's just not been the same. And then coupled with the fact that he don't have her back regarding their kids, I don't like that, Cecil. I really don't like that. Michael needs to grow the fuck up. And y'all created this monster. Now what? Anyway. Because she was, you don't speak for me. You don't speak for me. You don't have my back. She went off. And Cecil just standing there looking cheap with his drink. He always is just looking cheap when Simone get to flying off the handle because it's all on camera. What can you do? Now you're embarrassed. Now you're shamed. Don't be shamed. Don't be shamed, okay? She's giving them everything she's had to give. And she has. And then some. No appreciation. Just, girl, where's the rest of the money? Because I got to go to law school. Not, can you help me? None of that. Just, I need you to, you need to be paying for this. You the one got it. You got it. That's what you're supposed to do. Simone meets Heavenly for drinks. She shares, how family dinner went. She need to be out. We're not really meeting for drinks. We're really out for Brandy's birthday. They're meeting for a birthday dinner for her. Brandy said her husband paid for it all, so drink all you need, eat all you want. He's a good man, Savannah. Okay, Heavenly say, listen, shh, don't tell the people too loud. Don't say it too loud, you know, Contessa might hear it and then we're going to have an issue. And that's exactly what happened, because we sitting down. And granted, in Contessa's defense, y'all was landing on thick. Y'all was landing on real thick with the, oh yeah, my man paid for it. Oh yeah, my man paid for it. Thank you, husband. Oh, I love him so much. He's so great. Yeah, he paid for all of this. He said you can drink whatever you want. Y'all, Heavenly for sure. Because Heavenly's the one that brought it up. Like, oh, well, Brandy man paying for everything. So he said I can have all the shots I want. Then we're going to continuously drive the point home that Brandy's husband is just so good. Because he paying for birthday dinners. And it's agitating Contessa because she's already wounded. You know, she's already feeling away. So it triggers her immediately. But that's what y'all wanted. Because even before the lady got there, Brandy say, oh, no, I ain't going to be quiet about it. I'm finna be loud and boastful about it because my man is a good man. I got a good man. So you went into the situation knowing you was going to be rubbing that in that lady's face. So when she gave you a reaction, don't act shocked. Don't act surprised. Now, granted, Contessa's reaction was a little over the top, was way over the top, very petty, very immature, very immature. She pulling out money and shit, girl. Talking about this is strip mall. Now we gonna dismiss the whole event. Now we just gonna down dress the whole situation because your man ain't thought about throwing you a birthday party. And here she go with this. Now I got my own money. I don't need no man. We ain't saying you do, girl. We ain't saying you need it. We ain't say you needed it. We said it would be great if your husband would jump into action like he's supposed to jump into action. That's all we saying. And you the one said this. You complained about this man. We just in agreement. We just, you know, coming to your defense. And that's a problem. Heavenly just sit back and eat her food because she already know what it is. That lady is going to always complain about that man. But you ain't never supposed to say, yeah, you're right. You're just supposed to listen. You're supposed to listen to her complain about him. But you ain't really supposed to have an opinion on it. That's how Contessa is with her friends. Just let me vent. Just let me vent. But don't be coming to my defense and all of that, because then that sounds too much like you coming for my man, and now I got a problem with you. That's craziness, but that's her mindset. Until next time. Until next time, because somebody say something about folks. Oh, because Simone say, because Quad was like, if folks be married and don't even want to be married, you know? So let's not use marriage as the trope. Basically, that's what Quad was saying. And then Simone was like, who you talking about that don't want to be married? Who here don't want to be married besides me? And Quad say, don't say that, Simone. You don't mean that. You do. Don't say that. Simone say, girl, listen here. Listen here. Hear me when I say. Quad don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it either. Simone, I don't want to hear it. Just foul if you're going to foul. But please, don't walk us through it like you did before, because it hurts. It does, because I don't want them to be divorced. I don't. I like Cecil and Simone together. The baseline of their relationship is friendship. They seem to have a really good friendship. And so for the romance to just be gone now, and it's obvious that the romance ain't there, and that this is just, partnership. We got these kids. We're a good team. You're my friend. Nice to have you around, roommate. That's what it's given at this point. And I don't like that. I don't like the space that they're in. But if divorce is what's necessary for both parties to be at peace, for Simone to flourish and live out the rest of her days happily, I say go for it. So that she don't have to be a bitter bitch no more. Or y'all can really do the work. You can really do the work. We've seen them go to therapy, but y'all really got to do the work. For real. And maybe it's time for for therapy, individually, so that you can come together healed and whole. Anyway, until next time, be sure to rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel. It's Call Me Busby, and I'll chat with you later. Peace and light.